You're watching the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network. Now it's time for the Brent and Austen Show.
Happy Monday, everybody. Or, depending if you were cheering for a certain soccer team, a little bit of a bummer Monday. But the semifinals are in place, the Final Four, which will never be echoed in I feel like a real football fans, vocabulary, the Final Four, even though, it sounds so smooth. Why wouldn't you just use it?
What do they call it?
Like just the
semifinals,
the semis, yeah, semifinals and everything. But yeah, welcome to the Brent and Austen Show.
Come on, get creative.
I know, right? How we doing?
Sweet 16, Elite 8. Mm-hmm. It's way better than quarterfinals and semifinals.
Fatal four-way.
Yeah.
Wrestling into it.
Yeah, Fatal Norway.
Oh, there's a burn.
It's a heck of a run.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Did you feel the way I did? I didn't watch like front to back, but I watched the final 15.
Are we gonna get the Brent Martineau expertise in soccer? I can't wait. Okay, hit me with it.
Gosh, I just thought it was like laissez-faire in the last 15.
What the hell does that mean?
What an awesome term to start, man. I love that.
I don't know what laissez-faire means.
You got to study world history to know that.
Is that French?
It is.
Yeah. It sounds French.
But the key. I was seriously watching.
No, hang on. Time out. What does laissez-faire mean first?
It's like casual.
Casual.
It's like, going through the motions.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
And it's the most intense 15 minutes or 20 minutes, tied 1-1.
Yeah.
And the keeper literally almost gets he almost doesn't kick it in time and gets the ball deflected almost into his own net.
Correct.
Then they almost give it away again, just playing back and forth. I don't understand in soccer why they don't just clear it out and they just dribble instead.
Because you don't want to give the other team possession.
I get it, but I think it's a little worse to just be stonewalled and then give it away in your own end, right?
Another history term, Stonewall Jackson.
Jackson, I know that one.
Hockey guys will clear it sooner. Sure. I feel like the soccer guys.
Yeah.
And then I just thought they didn't feel like there was a lot of super urgency.
Okay.
Out of Norway when I was watching in that 15, 20 minutes when it was 1-1.
Yeah, man.
Did you feel the same way watching?
Well,
I know
that they were trying to go to they were trying to get time because so the whole game, and once again it was, to me, it was really strategic on Norway's part what they were trying to do. So instead of playing a half and a half, they played 4 quarters, which I thought was genius. So the first quarter, they were in tentative hesitation mode the entire time. I want to say the control for England was 70 or 80%.
Oh wow.
And I was a little worried, what is, because they haven't played like that the entire World Cup. So it was a little alarming to see them play so hesitant because you're Norway, you got nothing to lose. And then the second quarter, if you will, after the hydration break, they pumped the gas. And England had no answer for them. They scored the first goal and everything. And then the third quarter, they bring in their subs a little bit, and then just guys got a little too tired and winded, and it felt like they were just kind of hanging on for the extra time, maybe for penalty kicks and everything.
Yeah, that was similar to even what Switzerland was trying to do.
Well, yeah,
right.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons, but because they were just such a big underdog.
The way they matched,
I didn't feel like Norway was as big. It's still crazy though. One of the things we've learned in soccer: take your best guy off the field. In the no other sport does that.
Well,
does it?
No, but he wasn't even the best guy. Odegaard was by far their best guy in that game.
In that game,
he was.
It's just odd.
Mm-hmm.
The star of your team is not on the field in the most crucial time.
They did it with Harry Kane against Mexico. It's just guys get gassed, man. It is what it is. That's when you're built like that. You're not like Lionel Messi, where you're 5'0", have a gas tank for days. Erling Haaland, 6'4", whatever, 2-something. But with that comes, when you're running around and he's playing a lot of defense too, you're probably going to be a little more gassed.
Is there any other sport that even thinks about that? I guess baseball, you take your starting pitcher out. He might be your best guy, right? So I guess there is a little bit of that. We could argue. Hamby was trying to argue Wembanyama should have been taken out at times.
Shoot, he didn't do a daggone thing.
Dude just could have stood still though. His statue would have been all right.
You don't do that in football, right? You never take a guy out.
Well, you have
for multiple plays,
you also have wide receivers come out all the time.
I know, but I'm saying you just don't take them out. Well, it's a different nature in that. But
in soccer, you come out, you're out for the game.
Yeah, it's really wild. I guess we kind of did see it in the Stanley Cup, where the Carolina goalie got replaced, right, for the series.
That's because he gave up how many goals.
Yeah,
you know?
and he's one of the best in the league, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that part is kind of stunning. All right, who's going to win now?
I don't know, man.
What about the dude who didn't pass the ball to Holland? He should be allowed back in the country.
Let's go ahead and get this. Well, I mean, if I hate sometimes speaking things into fruition on the show, because if you go back and listen to my comments on Friday about Alexander Schloth, I said like he shouldn't have been playing wing, and he's playing out of position. And I hope they sub Oscar Bob and Tony Khan should get on the horn and get Oscar Bob as the starter.
Oscar Bob is a real dude.
Oscar Bob is a real dude, and he's a real damn good dude too. Yeah, so like everyone's saying, oh, Schloth wanted the. No, he was playing out of position. He didn't know how to bring the ball up and pass it in the middle, and it is what it is. Like that's what you get. Like it's you can hate on him, and I think he's got like whatever 120,000 comments now on Instagram. Everyone's going at him like. Yeah, he should have passed the ball to Holland. Holland was wide open. It's just you're asking a guy to play out of position, and it didn't work that well. And you get what you get. And that game is a heartbreak, man. You talk about the cam getting hit and then England scoring the goal. You talk about the penalty on Holland that was it or was it not a penalty. Then you talk about where the goalie got knocked over by his own player, and then they stopped the game. You want to talk about in the last couple of minutes of the game? Well, Norway had some momentum, and then they called the game because he got hit by his own player. So there was a lot of things in that game that didn't go Norway's way that were a little controversial. But I think what I'm more proud of than anything with that team, and it's what I told my son too, because my son was irate, more irate than I was, like, the refs suck and everything. I'm like, okay, maybe, but I'll make a deal with you. We'll watch the press conference. If Stolly, who their coach, or Erling Haaland, or Odegaard, who are kind of like the big guys, if they mention the refs, you can complain about the refs. If they don't, in the press conference when everyone's all bummed out and everything, if they don't mention the refs one time, without the media kind of leading them on, but if they don't mention the refs or bring up a bad call, then we can't bring it up. Lo and behold, watch Stolly. Nope, disappointed but very proud of his team. Watch Haaland, proud of his teammate, in Dortmund or whatever. Jude Bellingham, they're really good friends. Sung his praises a lot. Didn't mention the refs. Odegaard didn't mention the refs. So I'm like, all right, man. Well, they didn't mention them. They just busted their ass. They just played their game. They didn't mention the refs one time. So guess what? We can't mention them either. So I was really proud of that because to me, they had every right to complain. They had every right to, file the grievances like it's really going to matter. But to take away the credit from England, they didn't. Yeah. And I think that speaks volumes of that team.
It was interesting. The England coach was pissed at the way they played.
Yeah,
I saw the post game with him just for a minute. It was kind of an awkward one, but he was not too happy overall. Speaking of the officials, did you think they got in the way of the Switzerland game too much?
Little bit, but it
was a clear flop, by the way. Yeah. Like, don't be an idiot, dude.
I know.
Yeah. I mean, that was stupid on his part. That's the way he opened the door for that. Now that's a goofy rule. I'm trying to make equate that. Like, it's a what do they review? What do we review in the NFL?
What?
It's a catch or not a catch. It's basically like, okay, if you go see if it was a catch, and then all of a sudden they'll call interference on one of the guys instead, which they won't do, by the way.
They'll review targeting.
They will review targeting. Mm-hmm. But my point is, like, what happened in the Switzerland game, they weren't even looking at the player from Switzerland.
Yeah.
They were looking at the Argentinian player.
It's reviewing for targeting and then calling PI in retrospect.
Yeah, but, like, I would say it's not even – the penalty wouldn't even have been on, let's just say – I do think the better one here is let's see if it's a catch by the receiver and then calling offensive PI, which they can't do in any – review, in the NFL. But I'm just saying that would be the equivalent here, where you're trying to benefit the receiver to see if he got the call, and then calling a foul against him, the review actually hurts the offense. That's exactly what happened with Switzerland here. And now, again, people are saying, well, keep him in. They shouldn't have. They could have, which they probably could have. But what I would say is that was a clear flop by that guy, too.
Yeah.
I don't know how you can ignore it.
Yeah.
If you're going to call it, and I don't know if they win. That was a good effort until then, but it's really hard against Argentina if you're down a guy.
Yeah.
So Argentina does it again. I mean, they just sneak by every match.
Yeah, and I don't even know who to cheer for anymore, man. Because, like, England and their whole fan base do not like them. Didn't like the whole Jude Bellingham thing in the Euros when they were. We won't get into the whole racial stuff, but that left a bad taste in my mouth. Don't like Argentina fans because they've been kind of, if you've been following their fan base with like iShow Speed and everything, they have been put in a good light. France has been the chalk the entire time, and they don't show signs of slowing down. And Spain, like, I feel like they're always kind of in it. So these are the top 4 teams in the world. Top 4 teams make it. It's nothing but chalk. I'm sure it's good for ratings and good for FIFA, but in terms of like who to cheer for, I'm having a hard time now.
Yeah,
I guess Argentina because Messi.
Yeah, and you picked them, so you could be right.
I don't care about that. I already won it, so it doesn't matter now. But
I'd like to win the whole thing if I was partly right. I'm going to pick England here just because they haven't won since 1966. I didn't know that. That's crazy. They've won one World Cup.
Yeah.
But France, to me, seems like the best team. Is that fair to say?
They are the best team.
Yeah. They
hands down.
Spain, I think, was a slight edge to win it all at the start, but I feel like France has surpassed them.
I just think France has the experience. France has the experience. They have the players. Yeah. It's crazy.
So, World Cup takes place 2 days off, by the way, yesterday and today. Tomorrow on Fox 30, I think it's at 3 o'clock. And then again on Wednesday, and then this weekend will be the finale. It's been a fun summer of soccer.
Yep.
Who would have known?
Sam Neill, by the way, rest in peace in the chat.
Yeah, I saw that. I also saw in the chat that CM Punk won the belt.
That was about a week ago. Yep.
All right, that's when Hamby was gone, I think it said. Yep. And also Kenny Omega won the belt.
Kenny Omega won it too against MJF.
There's your wrestling update.
Sam Neill's best role. See, I respect it, but you got to go Jurassic Park, man.
That's what I saw people talking about.
To me, that set the tempo.
I
just watched the movie with my son a couple weeks ago. That movie still holds up.
Does it?
That's like A tier, man, or S tier, whatever the kids are saying.
I'm trying to see the last thing I saw him in.
Event Horizon's an interesting one. You seen that one?
Yeah, he's good though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Conor McGregor, not so good.
No.
Brutal.
The only good thing about that I would say on the Conor McGregor front is at least it came on at about 11:35. Like the White House stuff. Maybe there was a delay in the White House stuff on that great match I raved about, or great fight. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm. And I know some of these fights are crazy, like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning for the main event. At least because if it was, I wasn't waiting up for it.
Sure.
But then I was like, oh, they're already getting to do this thing, so let's check it out. And boy, didn't watch much. That was disappointing. So how do you feel about this? I mean, it is what it is, right? It happens in fighting. I mean, it just sucks. But now there's all sorts of things out there that they knew he had an injury. He knew he had an injury. I haven't really been a deep dive into the conspiracy theory of take everybody's money and run.
Yeah.
Do you give it any credence? Do you think it just happened there? I mean, what's the latest that people overall feel, other than I've seen that storyline out there?
Well, I saw the storyline from supposedly a disgruntled former media member.
Yeah. I wasn't the only person, though.
There's other people?
Oh, yeah, I saw it before that. I saw that one yesterday, but I think I saw that before.
All right.
Like, there's video out there, one, like, before he gets in, that he's kind of, like, favoring it a little bit.
In the warm-up?
Yeah.
See, I saw the video. I didn't think he was favoring it.
Yeah,
I didn't think he was
I
either.
didn't see it huge in that one either. I really didn't. But I don't know if he normally jumps around on the entrance. There was note that, like, he really didn't. He kind of was a calm or a walk for him in. So, yeah, okay. And then there are these reports that it came out before. But
all right,
I don't buy it, honestly. I think he just hurt himself in the cage. But that's what's out there.
Yeah, so let's look at it from a lens that I feel like nobody really talks about with Conor McGregor, right? And that's the fluidity. That's who he's always been. Now, if you watch any Conor McGregor fight, and the one that sticks out to me that he really didn't do it was, I want to say it was the second Dustin Poirier fight. Conor McGregor always comes out and throws that jumping kick.
He does do it a lot.
And the whole premise is, whether he's more of a boxing style, now he still wants to kick, when you fight, there's different zones. We can just, for the sake of the casual, there's zone 1, zone 2, zone 3. Zone 3 is kicking distance. Zone 2 is boxing distance. And Zone 1 would be like clinch, Muay Thai. Hamby, you're starting to learn that a little bit now in Jiu-Jitsu, right?
Just a little, yeah.
That's like up close distance. Conor always starts his fights. The only one he didn't was, I want to say, was the second Dustin Poirier fight. But he always starts his, I'm sorry, it would have been the second of the, there's three fights. The second one. He always starts his fights with that kick because he always tries to set a distance. And he says, okay, I'm going to throw this kick here. That's going to kind of back you off a little bit. Now you're going to be hesitant to try to come forward on me, and I can gauge the distance.
Set the tone.
So Conor always does this. For the people saying that he came in with that injury, okay, my big thing then is, so this is the...
In slow motion.
Yeah.
If anything, I think he just gathers his balance like we all do when we try to take off our shoe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I really did see that, but...
Yeah. I mean, the biggest thing is if his knee was really compromised, and he's thrown that kick how many times? Why would he throw it then for the cameras, like in the backstage area warming up? Why would he come out then and the very first thing that he throws is like, he could have threw like a teep, he could have threw a push kick, but he chose to throw that jumping kick and land on the compromised knee. And the guy fights both stances. So he knew he was going to put all that weight on that front leg. Why wouldn't you switch stances then and throw it the other way? Because I don't think he thought it was compromised. Like, that's... Like, I have a hard time believing, okay, you tore your stuff in camp. Okay, well, let me go ahead and, like, jump on it 6 times backstage, get warmed up. Yeah. Now let me go ahead and come out, and the first thing I throw is that. Like, I just have a hard time believing.
Yeah, I do agree with you. I don't think he would have done that.
Yeah.
And hopefully that is the case, right?
Yeah.
For all the people that are there. And now I guess what do we do? We wait. Is this it? Is he going to try again? I mean, I guess he's got to come back. He can't end like that, I would imagine.
Yeah. I don't know, man. He's different now. I mean, dude found Jesus. Like,
I know.
You were waiting for, like, the post, is he going to call out Max's, wife? Is he going to call out somebody else? Like, what's the big call going to be? Dude walked out. For some reason, Sophie Cunningham came in, which was crazy. Did you watch the end of it?
I did.
I was like, who's Max talking to? And I thought Max was going to call. I thought it was Patty. I'm like, okay, I guess Max Holloway's going to fight Patty Pimblett now. Patty's talking to him. And then here comes Sophie Cunningham in the middle of the cage to do like a photo op.
And she dropped 20 last night.
And she what?
Dropped 20 last night.
Dropped 20
points.
Oh, did she?
It was on the sports office.
Sick. Awesome, man.
That was the lie. He thought... It's awesome that he thought you were talking about money before he thought you were talking about points.
Yeah, man. I mean, hey, I'm going to be honest. If Caitlin Clark's not doing her thing,
I was locked in last night.
Yeah, for sure. I guess so.
But did you see the story behind that? The whole Sophie Cunningham thing?
With the point down? Or because...
Well, with why she was even in there?
Because Dana White was there. Yeah, I got you.
She said, I want to do this, and so he's like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but like, but
she's smart.
Cool. Yeah, Brent, but like, I don't know. We just saw Conor McGregor leaving, and all of a sudden here comes Sophie Cunningham. It was the most random thing ever. Like,
a little wrestling feel.
But anyway, so Conor goes backstage, and we're waiting for the tweet. We're waiting for something. Yeah, dude was talking about he's seen the devil, and God's got his back. I'm like, this is a brand new turned over relief Conor McGregor. So to tell you the truth, I'm not sure what's going to happen with him. Props to him though for picking a better path. I think. Now,
probably better than anything he was on.
Is it the most entertaining? Probably not.
Yeah.
Right? Like, do you think fight fans saw that tweet and like, Jesus? Yeah. Like, no one. Like he was the master. Like, even when he was at his worst, even when he broke his leg against Poirier, like he still found it within himself to call out Poirier's wife and everything because he understood the entertainment aspect of it. It seems now like the entertainment aspect is gone, and you know what? Good on him. Right? Because if it's going to make you a better husband, a better father to your kids, then more power to you. So I'm not hating on it, but I know there's a lot of fight fans out there that are like, well, now what?
Well, I do think there's an element of this. I mean, there's an element of, okay, maybe he's changing and trying to change and things weren't great. But there's also, if you're not fighting and winning and you haven't been in that thing in 5 years, like really how much flair, entertainment can you actually have? Like, what's the cachet in all of that if you're not even fighting, which maybe that was starting to run its course too. So, I mean, the timing might have been good. I don't think the two are directly related, but the timing is good. It is amazing to follow. I saw him tweet something whatever he tweeted after the fight. I didn't see it till the next morning. It was 9 hours later. It had 20 million views on it. Mm-hmm. I mean, his reach is. And I did look. He has like 10.5 million followers. So this was on Twitter alone. But
that's awesome though, man. Like, dude found Jesus and everything. Dude found religion, and he seems to be on a better path, and people are gravitating to it. Like, I mean, I got no complaints about it. That's awesome.
Yeah. So you don't know what the heck. I mean, Holloway went right to, wait, we got to do it again.
Well, that was
right.
That was, the fans love that.
Yeah,
dude, I know a guy that went to that fight because he thought it was gonna be Connor's last fight.
Oh, really?
I gotta see it. I'm like, cool, and you get 5 seconds or whatever it was.
Yeah,
15.
I say when we went in Jacksonville, I thought going to the UFC fight was really cool. I feel bad for the people that went for that and probably paid top dollar.
Yeah, but you still
that's brutal.
Yeah, it's a hard.
At least they got the patty fight.
Yeah. I mean, there's a great night of fights before.
The card was good.
And plus then you get, Max Holloway, Sophie Cunningham in the cage. So.
But I bet you 95% of the people that were there were only there to see Connor.
That is correct.
Well, yeah, I would say.
That is absolutely correct.
That's fair. But, I mean, it's like going to a concert and seeing whatever your favorite and then seeing the opener and like, hey, they're pretty good.
Sure.
Right? So
but it's also like seeing the headliner and like the guy rolls his ankle and they go off the concert.
Sure. Yeah.
You'd be that pumped about it.
What's the dud of a concert these days that you like pay for and they're either too old and can't sing or because there's plenty of that going on?
Oh, my gosh.
Hopefully you don't get that with Rush. Now.
Oh, I'm not going to get that with Rush. I'm not worried about it.
Rush is going to deliver.
Oh, yeah.
Rush is going to deliver.
Does anybody do that?
They could play all instrumentals, and I'd still be freaking fired up.
There's been some, I don't know, I haven't seen anything recently, but I know there's concerts like where the artist gets all ticked off and they walk off stage. I can't think of like anything recently, but I know I've seen it like on Twitter.
It's definitely a thing.
There's some where they just fall ill or they... laryngitis and can't push their way through or something like that. But
yeah, and we could put a bow on the UFC stuff, but mark my words, I bet Sophie Cunningham's going to get a fight eventually.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's your prediction.
She's a black belt in karate.
Oh, I had no idea.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and pencil that one in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She can fight Ronda Rousey in 10 years.
Well, I'm not sure if Dana's going to want Ronda Rousey back, but yeah, I feel you. Like that's what I think they're all leading towards.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
I mean, it worked out perfectly. I mean, they were in Vegas to play, and I'm saying they were in Vegas. It's not like she could have just been there.
I know, but like, it did nothing for me. I don't know. Like, it
doesn't do a damn thing.
She's aesthetically pleasing. Cool. She plays in the WNBA. Cool.
There's a lot of that.
That's gonna close the show.
Yeah.
That's like you're at the White House a couple weeks ago, like. Fighting in front of the country.
What else do you want?
I don't know, man. Get Patty in there and talk smack to Max Holloway. Get me excited for the next one.
Is there? I don't feel like there's a lot of that in, like right after matches and stuff.
Oh, Brent,
is there?
Yes.
Like, when's the last time somebody like bounces around?
A high-profile fight, Aspinall, when it was Cyril Gane
and then boom, right after.
Yeah. Well, I don't think Aspinall was. What was the? There was one where Aspinall was in the crowd. That's when Gane took it off. Who did Gane fight to take it off? Whatever. But yeah.
But I feel like I have seen that. Like they're in the crowd and in the front row, whatever.
And then sometimes they go in the cage and everything.
Yeah, which is kind of like an old boxing thing anyway, or straight out of.
Or then you could be like Bilal Muhammad when you're the champion and they don't recognize you and they get stopped by security. Like he was supposed to do that, and then he went to the cage and they stopped him because they didn't recognize him because, he's not a recognizable dude. So that was crazy.
Hamby, how was vacation? Haven't seen you in a few weeks.
I know. It's been a while.
Where were you? Are you up in Atlanta? You got baseball?
Yeah, we went to the freaking circus up there in Atlanta. 300 some odd teams.
That's actually down probably a little bit.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't be able to tell. It was insane. So,
where'd you play? What? How far do you have to go?
We played at a couple of high schools.
The way the Atlanta tournament works is like it's not just in Atlanta. It goes. You can basically drive an hour and a half to play a game.
Yeah, so we played in Alpharetta. We played at Kell High School, and then we played at East Cobb. Which from us, I mean, that was 45 minutes. East Cobb was.
I love Alpharetta.
Alpharetta's the best.
Great place.
Man. Awesome place.
You haven't been at Alpharetta. It's a cool little town.
Every house is 3 stories, including the basement, and it's like half the price of anything that you would ever find here.
They have basements in Atlanta?
Oh, every house has a basement.
That's where it's at, man.
Every house.
That's where it's at.
You guys get so excited about a basement.
Basements
It was
are
sweet, man.
amazing.
Hey, you just get a hell other floor pretty much for free.
Some of the best memories are like in my friend's basement.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Come on.
that happens. I didn't realize
What?
the attachment to it, but
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
a Florida guy,
Yeah, that's true.
right?
That's true.
So I kind of get it.
Yeah.
We are below sea
They're,
level
by the
here.
way, they're always cooler too down there.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
A lot cooler.
We made full use of our basement, played a lot of pool and
Good.
all that good stuff. A lot of cards, of course. The baseball wasn't all that great.
No?
Didn't play all that well. Kind of got a ragtag group this summer, which is all good. They've done plenty of winning in the past. But we had a good old time. And, when we played at East Cobb, there are about 30, 35 Power 4 scouts there. I mean, because there's no better place to be at a Rising Junior tournament.
Yeah.
You know, for a 1 week. Obviously, they weren't all there to see our guys. We played East Cobb, so they were there to see them. But great exposure for our dudes.
Well, that's interesting too, because I actually tweeted this recently after the walk-off did that Stars and Stripes tournament locally.
Yeah.
And
We were sitting there thinking, holy cow, we should have been in that tournament, man. We didn't know about it.
Oh, really?
We were like, why are we here? We should have been there.
Yeah.
Next year we will be.
Yeah. And that's where I think the thing's going. I think the travel ball's going that way.
Yeah.
And then I think Rusty Kellum from Bishop Snyder, by the way, they had 2 guys drafted this weekend. And he's with 5-star. He mentioned we still got scouts all over the place. So when you said 35 scouts or so are still there, that means they're going. I think there's some deeper conversation in what's being said. It's not a black and white thing.
Right.
It's more, okay, well, what about all those other teams? Like, they're not there to see your team, for instance, or they're not there to see the 250 other teams. They're there to see, honestly, they're probably there to see 8 teams, an occasional player here or there. And that was really my point about staying more local. Yeah. There's no reason to go spend thousands of dollars now if you're not going to have all the D3 coaches, D2 coaches, JUCO coaches, everyone else, which is how this whole system was built at one time. I wonder if I'm not familiar with like the 7-on-7 world, and you're maybe too new into it. I wonder if they go. A lot of the coaches are there, football coaches. Can they recruit those? The 7-on-7 tournaments in the summer?
I have no idea.
Or is it still like football recruiting is the one thing where you're still going to get people on a Friday night, like actual at the high school game? Very few sports now send recruits to or coaches to high school games. You'll actually see more pro scouts at a high school game than you'll see college coaches for the big guys. Yeah. I did this year, at least covering some high school baseball. We saw the pro scouts, but not a lot of college coaches.
Okay.
Now, a lot of those kids, I guess, by that time are also committed. But on Friday night football and 7-on-7s, I guess, and camps are the only place to see it in football.
Yeah.
Right?
No, absolutely. I mean, I still think, transfer portals are definitely a thing now, but, I mean, I still think recruiting is, would you say it's bigger than ever with more resources? Like in terms of, high school recruiting?
Yeah. And
In-person recruiting is down.
That's what I think. I think in-person recruiting is down.
I'm saying, going to the events to watch said players and then, call on the phone or whatever. You don't have to go meet their parents and sit at the table, but I still feel like they're just going to the games and checking it out for themselves.
Yeah, and again, I don't think football has changed as much as the other sports.
Yeah.
You're not going to one place to go watch all the football players, but you are to watch soccer players, you are to watch baseball players, you are to watch softball players.
There are showcases, though, right, where they do that?
In football?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think they're more camp-style showcase things.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and maybe again, I'm not a big believer in showcases in baseball.
Sure.
I think it's goofy. But maybe more valuable in football where 4.3 speed comes into play, ball skills maybe come into play. You can really see a guy chuck it, see his arm strength, ask him to make a couple of throws. That's a little bit different than, I think, taking 5 ground balls, taking 5 swings, and throwing 3 balls from the outfield. To me, that doesn't say you can play the game of baseball.
Yeah.
And they still want to see it for measurables, but it's a smaller part of the equation, I think, than in football. For sure. Let's hit a break. Brent and Austen Show, Action Sports Jax 24/7 Network. We do have some football topics, including Travis Hunter, who talked a bit over the weekend, a very short bit, but I thought there was something noticeable about Travis Hunter. Also, did you see Trevor Lawrence in Tahoe hanging out with Baker Mayfield? And I had a question about your style of quarterback. if you have an opinion on that. There are the locals that were drafted in the 20-round draft. Remember, draft's only 20 rounds now. And so UNF with Dakota Stone wrapping it up, the left-handed pitcher. Ashton Pokel out of Bartram Trail. Bane Barker from Sandalwood. Dakota, by the way, from Sandalwood and Atlantic Coast. And then look at the top part of that. A couple of guys from Glen Academy who, quite frankly, I was unaware of up there in Georgia that they had that kind of talent. We knew the talent existed at Bishop Snyder. What a weekend for them with Cole Dennis and Cody Bichelle going. Dennis is going to go pro. I don't know about Bichelle. I guess I haven't followed up yet on that. And it looks like Barker is going to go pro too and give it a shot. So from what I hear initially.
Who's getting the call up first?
Oh, good call. Now, Cole Dennis is 17, the top one there. And that's part of the lure of him, right?
Right.
Is that he's 17.
Yeah, your odds are is you got to take the college dudes.
Yeah, but these aren't college. Well,
Dakota Stone is.
With Dakota. Yeah, but when you pick in the 20th round, I think it's harder to get up there, don't 100%. You think?
I'm saying if you got to go
that's
first.
A good point. I would say Dakota Stone lefty probably would have the highest odds.
To get called up first?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just 4 years older.
He's just 4, yeah. I mean, Cole Dennis might not get to AAA or AA until he's 22. Mm-hmm. That's just the way it goes. So, yeah, that's a good call, Hamby. Probably is a Stone or Pokel. Both very good pitchers we've watched around here for a long time. We'll be right back.
Attention Jacksonville drivers, we heard you loud and clear. You told us oil changes were taking too long, and we listened. That's why we're proud to introduce our brand new Nimnik Express service. We've added additional staff so you can get your oil changed without ever having to book an appointment. Just pull into our express lane and we'll take care of it. In the neighborhood, running errands, just realized you're overdue, just stop on in. No appointments, pull in, get out, get going. Nobody but Nimnik.
No one does it better, plays harder, or delivers more sports than CBS 47, Fox 30, and streaming on Action Sports Jax 24/7. The only local, multi-platform, round-the-clock streaming sports show in Jacksonville.
Yeah, thanks, Brent and Austen. I really appreciate you having me on.
From high school football, college game days, the AFC,
wide open, caught for a touchdown.
the NFC,
He gets there, touchdown, Seattle.
the PGA,
Unbelievable.
World Cup Soccer, NASCAR,
Denny Hamlin, big time victory in Nashville.
baseball,
Ball deep center, Edmonds going back, the ball is going long.
local Jag shows,
You feel the energy in here. There should be energy. Jags are in the middle of a playoff race.
and of course, your official stations of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Lloyd, pick six, breaks a tackle, touchdown Jacksonville.
We have all the sports, the exclusive interviews,
We got the best fans in the NFL.
the biggest games, the live events to help make your business soar. So hold on and see why live sports is where you need to be on CBS 47, Fox 30, and streaming on Action Sports Jax 24/7. Get in the game.
Most of us know how to throw. But you need to know what to throw. I'm not talking about footballs, baseballs, softballs. We're talking about those items you need to recycle. Republic Services explains it easy. Recycling simplified. 1. Know what to throw. When in doubt, throw it out. 2. Empty, clean, and dry those materials. It takes an extra minute, but it makes a big difference. And 3. Don't bag it. This makes the recycling process faster and more efficient. This is a look at the Republic Services North Florida Recycling Center. You can make this process even more efficient. By utilizing those 3 steps, Republic Services can help you become a better recycler in your home. Learn more at recyclingsimplified.com.
The FIFA World Cup 26, presented by Sporting Jacks. Get your tickets today at sportingjacks.com.
It can be a silent killer, but awareness is getting louder. Blood clots take more lives each year than car crashes. And just like driving, you have to be defensive. A few easy ways to protect yourself or someone you love are to learn your Caprini risk score and ask your doctor about your blood clot prevention plan. Emily's Promise is a local nonprofit named for Emily Atkins, a young woman from Fernandina Beach who died after a preventable blood clot following a broken ankle. Her legacy is now driving change across Florida. The Emily Atkins Family Protection Act strengthens how hospitals screen for clot risks and train staff to recognize warning signs. Blood clots can affect anyone, including athletes, and the signs can be easy to miss. So be aware, be defensive, and help beat a silent killer with loud attention to risk factors and symptoms. Learn more at emilypromises.com. That's emilypromises.com.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austen Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
Travis Hunter season just around the corner here in Jacksonville. Take a look at that picture, okay? That's what is this from? Do you know? Is this last year?
That's from last year.
Okay, this is good. I'm glad you have this. Look at that picture. This
Brent's
is a
body breakdown.
yes. What did we say? He has I would say a slight frame.
Oh, I told you my biggest concern, well, set aside from the usage on offense and defense, but my second biggest concern about this team is if Travis Hunter will put weight on or not.
Yeah, and that's a fair concern, especially doing what he's trying to do, right? Was this on YouTube or his own channel or whatever? He took to social media, and delivered a clip talking about how far he's come. I think this came out this weekend. We were just talking about him on Friday, and I hadn't seen this yet. I think I saw it on Saturday morning, or maybe it was Friday night. Here's what Travis Hunter had to say. But also, in my opinion, look at Travis Hunter, and to me, he looks bigger.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Just seeing the evidence that I'm getting back, my max speed I just hit is the fastest I've been since I've been in Jaguars. So that's good. That let me know that my knee is where it need to be at this point in time. As y'all gonna see in the next video, is y'all gonna see a lot of running. Me running, top speed, cutting, doing everything. So y'all gotta wait for that video. But for right now, it's nice to see my max speed up there.
There's some cool ambiance there with the baby in the backdrop. Do you guys see it as clear as I do? Like
shoulders definitely look a little wider.
Yeah, I just feel like he looks.
Yeah, he looks more muscular. I mean, from that, like it's
again,
it's two, like one he's wearing a jersey straight up, the other he's hunched over.
Yeah,
but
I actually thought the top part more than the bottom image, which I didn't really zoom into. I just thought he looked more broad.
Yeah,
up top, which is a big part of this. I mean, he's got you've asked for it. I think they probably want him to get bigger. I also think there are two things to note here, though. One is it could be a blessing in a sense for him to get hurt. Now, nobody says that, right? I get it. Nope. But to have let's just say this, to have the surgery and get that knee done and miss the end of the year instead of battling through some stuff or whatever else. One, you get the knee right.
Sure.
And you're good to go. And obviously he's talking about the speeds he's running, which I think even Liam Cohen said back in June that he was topping out at some crazy speeds. So that's a great sign about the knee. But to me, I think it also allows you, whenever he could do anything, at least he could do some upper body stuff and start putting on the weight and focus on putting on the weight. I say this all the time, and it sounds kind of goofy. I get it, but I just think there's a maturation process. There's a different It's between an 18-year-old, a 22-year-old, and a 26-year-old.
Yeah.
And I think when he's young, he's 21, 22. Mm-hmm. And I think he's still growing, if you will. And I think we're seeing some of that. I have no idea what he looks like in a year or two.
Sure.
I don't know if he's ever going to be 220. But this is a guy that, what is he, 180 coming into the league? So,
no.
But not even that?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, he's more like 170 coming in the league?
I thought so.
Okay.
Let me see what his draft.
Yeah, I forget.
Said,
Maybe he was like 175. But he's probably going to come into this year over 180.
Yeah.
To me, and at least added some really good weight in an NFL training program.
Yeah, so there's a lot of great things to like from that video, from what you've been hearing, and just I think where this is going to be going forward. And I spoke on it, and it's why I was so concerned about the whole weight gain thing. Because I think if you followed Travis Hunter through his entire career, from high school to college, I don't think he's really put on a lot of weight. And I've spoken on this before a little bit, but I'll talk about it again. When you're an elite athlete, and Travis Hunter is an elite athlete, and when you're doing things that people have never seen before, you tend to get tied into, well, it worked for me up until this point. Why would I change it now? And it's the mental gymnastics of overcoming and saying, okay, I've been at this weight pretty much, my entire football career, at the high levels in Colorado and everything. Why would I switch it up now? And I think there was some hesitation last year from Travis Hunter from doing that, because you can sit here and be a strength coach or be Liam Cohen and say, hey, man, we got to get you to put on some weight. And you're Travis Hunter. It's like, well, all right, but you drafted me. You said I was going to be generational, all this stuff. Why would I put it on now when you draft me at that point because of what I was able to do on the field, not because what I was able to bench press, squat, all this stuff. So there comes the mental gymnastics where it's like, okay, well, is it worth it or not? I don't want to add 5 pounds of muscle and all of a sudden I feel slower. I feel, like I'm stuck in the sand, because his game is all predicated off of speed. Like, yes, you got to be strong, obviously, in the NFL, but it's all about speed and it's all about footwork. So to see that video that he posted, and you heard Liam Cohen talk about this as well, and this is why I think there is so much talk about the miles per hour, because let's be honest, players get hurt all the time in the NFL. I've never heard what Josh Hines, and it's different. Obviously, it's a different position, but I've never heard what Trayvon Walker's miles per hour was. Never heard what Brian Thomas Jr.'s mile per hour was. Never heard what Josh Hines Allen miles per hour was. So why we keep on hearing about Travis Hunter's miles per hour? It's because they're trying to do positive reinforcement and saying, hey, man, look it. You put this weight on and look at how much faster you're getting. It's like it's direct feedback, it's direct data, and that helps the athlete out.
Yeah, I get that. That's really well said. I think we saw a little bit of that with Liam Cohen pumping up Trevor Lawrence last year, at times. And I think it goes into that, the psyche. And you're always so scrutinized, by the way, for these guys that you actually need some positive reinforcement about some of the things you're doing, whether that's a little behind the scenes like the weight gain or in front of everybody. I get exactly what you're talking about, too. Like, I think if you shouldn't be satisfied in the place that you get, but it's really hard to invest in doing anything different when you got to a place doing it a certain way.
No.
Totally. And at all levels. I argue this, or not argue this, I debate this a little bit with my own kids. I wonder if you will at some point. But, baseball and softball especially are so, technical, and you can do some different things to try to create more power, or, let's just say Kaylee pitching or something like that. I'm like, well, I don't know. Do you try to dive into that? I don't know it. I'm just saying, do you get her to a place where she could dive into that, which maybe would make, her better? Or it's been pretty decent. So, do you mess around with that? Because the risk you run is, what if you change it so much you don't find what you had? Tiger Woods used to do this, by the way, all the time. He would say, he's reinventing his swing or he's changing his swing. And I'm like, my goodness, why would you do that? You're the best player in the world. But he did it multiple times. I think changed the way some of the stuff was in the golf swing. So I think this is pretty common practice for really good athletes, or for athletes in general. I just do think it comes with a little bit of risk, and especially that mentality. gets really tricky.
Yeah, I mean, I think you get to an age where it becomes appropriate. Like for my son, like I'm not in terms of like technique and stuff. Like I'll show him it, but like if the hands, no, I'm like you got to let him find their way.
Yeah.
And like when he gets to high school, then I'll start like correcting footwork and all that stuff. But like right now he's a kid. Like let him be a kid.
Athlete.
Let him find their way. And like this is going back to soccer. This is the whole Erling Haaland thing. Like when Erling Haaland was coming up as like in the youth programs, like they didn't touch anything with him because he was undersized.
Crazy.
He wasn't crazy thing now, right? But they're like he let him find his way. So they could have changed Erling Haaland's form and everything when he was a young kid because at that point he wasn't a freak athlete like he is now. But they didn't, and in doing so, and letting him find his own way, he became this behemoth. But he plays a lot shorter than what he actually is, if that makes sense. Like in terms of his movements, in terms of finding open area, he finds open area because he was the smaller guy back in the day. I think the same thing can be said for football or baseball, or whatever. Like you can sit here and try to like break down the mechanics of a child and be like, hey, no, put your foot here, put your foot here. But then you do that, then it's going to overcompensate for something else. So I'm under the philosophy, just let them do their thing until you get to an older where you have control of your body.
This says Travis Hunter was listed at 6'1", 188 at the draft.
At the draft?
Was
Or
he really?
At the combine?
Well, he didn't go to the combine, I don't think, but that's what every site has him at.
Wearing jeans and stuff.
I don't know how that's possible.
I wonder in part if that's one of the reasons he didn't do the combine stuff. Didn't want that weight out there. I don't know, but
Maybe he's 188 now, but now compared to 18 months ago or 16 months ago.
Yeah, I don't remember being at 188. I thought he was like 178 or something like that.
Yeah.
Or maybe he was listed everybody gets listed more in the program.
Sure.
Maybe you're listed a little bit more, but he's like, well, I don't think he's – because that was one of the noticeable things about Travis Hunter. When he got to Jacksonville, it was like, he is not a big guy. Right. Because usually when you have that kind of athlete, nowadays, you're just like this specimen.
He seemed bigger on TV
not.
For sure.
Yeah, like Josh Hines Allen is a specimen. Yeah. I mean, Trevor Lawrence is a big dude. Right? Like he comes with all that fanfare. He's a big guy. LeBron, again, go all down the list. You don't usually talk that highly about athletes that are not physically almost imposing.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what position these days.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, what's fascinating or was fascinating about Travis Hunter. Now, there's another part of this for me. I'm starting to get a little bit more ramped up on the excitement level for Travis, and I wonder if everybody else. It's been a quiet story overall because he did get hurt, and now he's coming back, and the Jags were good. So certainly it's been a story, but it hasn't been like an everyday, oh my gosh, like what's Travis Hunter going to do? It feels like since the Jags won 8 games in a row down the stretch without him, that they'll be okay even if he isn't the best player in the NFL. Now, you want him to be, but they'll be okay either way. Mm-hmm. Well, now I'm starting to get a little more ramped up about Hunter again. I see that he does look a little physically better. He obviously has come back from the knee and looks good, knock on wood. Hopefully that continues. And to me, the speed. Mm-hmm. And you get the Eric Armstead stuff in the last couple of weeks. He's one of the best natural athletes I've seen. So to me, all those things are adding up to, I'm getting excited again. Mm-hmm. And maybe we almost haven't talked about adding this piece enough back to the equation of what we saw the Jags when they left us at the end of last year. And so it's okay to look on that sunny side. The sunny side is, I saw rankings today, and somebody did a ranking of all the AFC South positions, and they actually had Travis Hunter listed at wide receiver, and they had like no Jags corner. Like if you look at the rest of the AFC South teams, there were 3 out of the top 4 were Houston corners. One I think was Tennessee, and one was they used nickel as well. The highest rated Jag in this list was Jordan Lewis, and he was like the 6th best in the division.
So they rank every single position
in the division.
In the division, and then they say the player instead of the team. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
Travis Hunter wasn't
Travis Hunter wasn't listed at corner. And I was like, well, wait a minute. Now, if things go the way we think they're going to go, he's right up there with Derek Stingley.
Obviously, this is a fantasy football fan that put this out.
Yeah, I don't know who it was, but I thought it was a pretty interesting.
There it is.
Who put this out?
It was like the third
Tier maker.
Oh, did he steal it from someone? Okay. I saw it from someone else, and they stole. But it's fine. I actually thought it was pretty interesting. So we'll get to my part about Travis Hunter in a moment. But, okay, Trevor's the best QB in the division. I don't think people would argue that coming off last year.
Huh? Daniel Jones, hate to see it.
But what's interesting here to me now, if you look at this, the Jags don't have another best player at a position. And they don't even give the coaching nod to Liam Cohen. So Trevor's the only guy that's the best in the division from the Jags, yet I think most people would, or a lot of people have the Jags as the favorites to win the division. Kind of interesting. So look at the running backs, obviously. That's fair.
Sure.
Right? They've done nothing.
Yep.
The wide receiver, I don't love Alec Pierce.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm taking right now Brian Thomas Jr. over Alec Pierce.
Yeah.
But I don't know if the league would. But I'm just telling you, I don't know. Nico Collins, he belongs there. And then obviously the Jags have a ton of depth.
This person's obviously a Texans fan, yeah?
I don't know.
Okay.
Honestly, don't
know.
Brent
At least
Strange
got above Schultz, because if Schultz was above Strange, then go ahead and throw the list in the garbage.
I know. And, you can concede to Tyler Warren. I get that.
Yeah, I get that too. The offensive line, at least the Jags have 3 of them in the first, 3 out of the first 8 in the division.
I'll take it.
That's not bad. And look at Houston. They're struggling in that spot. And I think most people would say that's true.
Putting Trayvon Walker ahead of Josh Hines Allen.
I thought that was interesting, Austin. That was an interesting one, right?
This person, yeah.
Again,
no.
this is
No, but hey, let's call a spade a spade.
But everybody would put the first 2 guys up there, right? And the third. You might even put Jeffrey Simmons above them all.
I would lean Jeffrey Simmons. Obviously it's debatable in terms of position value, but he's one of the best 3 techniques in the entire NFL, yeah.
And then so you get down to the bottom, and look at the corner. So the corner room, I was even wrong. It was worse. 2, 4, 6, 7th best corner in the division is Jordan Lewis. That's the first one off the board for the Jags. Well, my point in this is Travis Hunter. You know what I'm going to be, guys? I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm going to be disappointed if Travis Hunter isn't number 2 on this list.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that much since his rookie year from Sauce Gardner. I want him to be better than Sauce Gardner.
I think right now on the list he's 4th regardless. And then if he plays a full season like we expect him to play, yeah, I would see him at 1 or 2, honestly.
Yeah, and again, Stingley I think has done it. Stingley's been really good, right?
I think Lassiter did better than Stingley did last year, but I get it.
And they're both
really
more
the
good.
Name. Yeah.
But I think it's fair to say
at least get Flott out of here.
Yeah, the recent
at 6.
The recent play to me of Sauce Gardner, get out of his rookie season. I know he come and what he was traded for and everything else. I want Travis Hunter to be better and more consistent than Sauce Gardner.
Yeah.
I feel like he can be. So I'm not going to tell you I'm disappointed if he's 3rd on the list if Gardner has a good year, but he should be in that conversation. And that's the way I see him. That's where you can get excited. That's why I think this list is a little astray. On this part.
This list is all over the place, man. We're going to say Tate is just as, he hasn't played it down yet.
Yeah.
And he's right up there with Brian Thomas. Okay.
It's interesting to see the layout of this, though, where the position players are.
Well, here's the wild thing. Because I've seen it more with just, positions than actually, every single player. If you go by positions, wide receivers, Jaguars are number 1. Nico might be the best wide receiver in the league.
I would agree with you.
Yeah.
But so does he, really, this person, because they have 3 out of the top 5 positions.
Sure.
Same with the offensive line. Jags have the best offensive line in the division. And I think this showcases that.
Yep.
I'm sorry. No, actually, Indianapolis kind of showcases that a little bit more. So,
all right.
Yeah.
Where's the kicker at, man? Give us,
I was I thought the bottom might be specialists when I first was looking at this and hadn't zoomed in. Yeah. But I actually agree with you there. I think, okay,
he's still with them, is he?
Where are the specialists?
I have no idea, man. That was just a random poll. Is he still with? I don't know.
Is Fairbairn still with Houston?
I think he was with them last year. Hamby, give it to us.
He signed a 2-year extension
with Houston.
Yeah, Because he's a journeyman.
I feel like he was there when I was playing. Like, he seems that old, honestly.
So anyway, I guess the moral of the story for me is there's reason to be excited about Travis Hunter again.
Sure.
That had nothing to do with this. More to do with the speeds that he's clocking, the health that showcases. I think he does look a little more physical. We'll have to see when he gets out there. I mean, what that looks like. That picture that Hamby showed to start this segment, I mean, that's a I hate to say skinny, but for an NFL star player,
yeah,
that's a slight frame.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think like who is a slight frame that's like really good in the league.
That's like skinny
at almost any position. I mean, Tyreek Hill's fast as hell, but he's not slight. He's got a big
Waddle
frame
pretty
to him.
skinny.
Who?
Waddle?
This is Devontae Smith type, bro.
That's
yeah,
a good one.
Smith.
That's a good one. That's very
Williams. Good. Javonte Williams. Not Javonte. Who's the cat in Detroit?
Oh, Jameson.
Jameson Williams.
Oh yeah, he's skinny as well.
Is he skinny?
Yeah, he's skinny.
Skinny's a bad word in football. Like I'm not trying, but I guess for
lean.
lean.
I guess you want that lean.
But not many.
Jameson Williams is 180.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a wide receiver position.
Yeah.
And even cornerback, I think it comes with, for some reason, you got to hit people, so you got to be a little bigger. But I think wide receiver, you get away with kind of being whatever you want to be.
I would say this Sauce Gardner, I don't think is a specimen either. Look him up, Hamby, real quick, if you don't mind.
I feel like Troy Franklin's tiny.
So I guess the slot guys would be.
He's listed at 6'3", which is
a little taller, yeah.
190.
Yeah, so he's not. Yeah.
I'm
not sure. I'm not sure that Travis Hunter 188. That's what he came in the league.
Yeah, I remember the guy that we kept talking about because they wanted. A lot of Jags fans wanted him was Nate Wiggins, who's now with Baltimore. Remember, he's
a little guy.
He was 6 foot 175, I think, coming into the draft, and he fell just a little bit. I think he's done all right with Baltimore, but. Maybe that's the comp on defense.
Maybe we shouldn't, because now I've got more coming into my head here. Is Devin Witherspoon? He's not a big guy, is he? 6 foot 185. Actually, he's a little. Yeah, he's bigger than I would thought. So anyway, I think it's all these things are good things. They're adding up. I still don't know if we know how to actually apply Travis Hunter to this football team, to a football team that we think is going to be pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And listen, I know how I'd like to apply him and be like the second best corner at the minimum in the division.
Of course.
Right?
That's how it should be. Because where would you put him wide receiver based on what we've seen so far on this list?
Oh, probably where they have him.
Yeah.
I don't think there's enough there to know.
Mm-hmm.
And I also don't, in my mind, think he's going to impact every football game from that position quite a bit.
Yeah.
Now, he might still impact it more than Christian Kirk. I don't know. But I'm not sure I'd bet on that. Again, there's going to be moments at wide receiver. I'm not sure there's going to be consistent play at wide receiver.
Can we go to the NFC North to see where Kyler Murray is?
In all this,
I don't think they have all that.
I was joking. I was joking. just to see Daniel Jones in last place again fills my heart with warmth.
Did you see Trevor Lawrence in Tahoe? By the way, if you care about his golf game, he had 0 points in the Stableford scoring system, which really isn't bad. He finished 48th out of 90 players at the celebrity tournament. That really does look like a fun place to be. We were in Tahoe in late May. It seems like a great event to be at.
How many?
If you're a fan,
what did he score? Like, don't say I don't know. It's 0 points.
No, so he scored he shot like 86, 87, 88, something like, which isn't bad for a casual golfer, right? At all. And that course is, I don't think that course is as easy as I thought it was. We played it. It's a great course, and you're playing in front of cameras and people, and you probably got a few pops in you and everything else. So Baker Mayfield definitely had a few pops in him.
He did.
So my question here is, I think we love do we love Baker Mayfield? Do we?
Yeah, how could you not? I mean,
right?
I think it's hard. Like, even though he's drafted number 1 overall, I think he purveys an underdog role.
Which is wild.
He doesn't take crap from anybody. Stands up for himself. Stands up for his teammates. Loud, boisterous, but I think people relate to him.
Yeah, I don't think you're wrong. I guess I was just watching. I'm not trying to hate on him. I'm just asking. The difference is, if you're a Bucs fan, are you excited to see Baker Mayfield in Lake Tahoe, shotgunning beers, dancing everywhere, and that personality? Or, like, if we saw any of that from Trevor Lawrence, would we be like, what the hell? That's our quarterback. He shouldn't be doing that.
I mean, I don't think Bucs fans mind Baker doing it because that's who Baker truly is. It's like when we had Gardner Minshew here. Like, we kind of embraced the craziness because he was being true to himself. I think we know what Trevor Lawrence is, right? He's a little more calm, cool, collected, even keel. If you were to see Trevor Lawrence all of a sudden shotgunning beers and making these crazy videos on Twitch and everything, then yeah, I think Jaguars fans would be a little worried. I'd be super worried about it. It just comes down to, I think, quarterbacks being themselves and knowing who they are. And I think Baker is the guy. I mean, you saw it in college when he's doing the Dougie and everything, and he's running from cops at college parties.
He was doing that again. He made him dance again.
That's what he was doing.
He was doing the Dougie?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, bring it back, Baker. Good for you. Yeah, I mean, that's who the guy is. And I think if you can be yourself as an athlete, the better you're going to play.
Yeah, but you got to play well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
like the Minshew stuff's fun until it doesn't work.
Yeah. I mean, I think Baker has played well. Like last year, we'll see.
Yeah, he has
if it was the shoulder or not, but yeah.
But we say this a lot, like it's a double standard on the QB side of things in multiple ways.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think overall the view of the quarterback position is that you're the CEO, and usually you wouldn't see the CEO of your company doing that.
Correct.
Even in a fun atmosphere.
If you're asking me which one I prefer, it's Trevor Lawrence all day. Hamby, have I ever did the exercise with you about what makes a good MMA coach?
No.
You ever done this?
Mm-mm.
All right. Well, maybe one day when you start competing jiu-jitsu, you're going to need this, right? You need some tournaments coming
all
up.
Right.
So I apply this.
Live camera?
I apply this to
Please no.
I apply
Live on the network.
So I apply this like I apply it to being a quarterback in the NFL because I think it's the same vein here. So, Hamby, I assume when you went to school in the morning when you were a kid, you got like waking up in the morning by a parent. Was it your mom that woke you up?
Well, like in elementary school.
Yeah. I'm not saying like now for work. It's probably your wife or anybody, but I'm saying when you were in grade school, elementary school,
Sure.
right? Like, you probably didn't really have a phone at that point. Right. Way too young. So your mom would wake you up in the morning, correct?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So let me ask you this then. When your mom would wake you up in the morning, would you prefer her to be like, Jason, time to wake up? Or was it, Jason, get your butt up, we got to go? Which one would you prefer?
Well, when I'm first waking up, I'd prefer number one.
Yeah. Right? You would prefer that calm demeanor, right? Like you're having a sleep and everything, and all of a sudden it's chaotic. Mom's yelling at me. I'm trying to get my pants. It's just there's a lot of things going on, right? You would much rather have just like that soothing. All right, Jason, time to get up, bud. Right? Like that's what my mom did. Well, this is the same thing when it comes to MMA and cornering somebody when they're coming off of maybe a loss between a round where they sit on the stool. What are you gonna do? You're gonna get in their face and be like, dude, you're blowing this. The whole world's watching. You gotta like get your bleep together. No. All right, man. All right, that wasn't a round. It's okay. Same thing applies to a quarterback in a huddle, right? When you're taking live ammunition, right? When you're taking the bullets from the crowd and maybe things aren't going your way, imagine you're a kid waking up for school in the morning and imagine what your mom's saying. Do you want it to be even keeled and be like, okay, time to get up? Or do you want frantic, no rhyme or reason yelling at you? The same thing can apply to the quarterback position. So that's why I think anybody in a locker room would agree that you want the even keel quarterback. Yeah, we celebrate Baker Mayfield for being wild and being boisterous, dancing, yelling, shouting, all this stuff. And I think any great quarterback has some of those qualities in him, right? When you look at a guy like Peyton Manning, like, yeah, you'd see Peyton Manning give to Jeff Saturday on the sideline sometimes when the snap wasn't right or the call wasn't there. Like, there's still some room for that. But when you're in the huddle, when you're trying to lead your team and you're leading men, you got to be calm, cool, and collected. You got to be your mom waking you up in the morning for school.
Yeah, I love that. I love that a lot. Now, what I would say, twofold things here. One, in favor of Baker Mayfield, that you can be that loud guy, everything else, and still everything calm for you, even in that moment.
Right.
Like, now you're not maybe even keel because you got a little more emotion
But
to you, but you can still be calm in that huddle, or you can be like, bleep everybody. And that motivates you. And I think actually that's the part that's been lacking from Trevor that some of the coaches want, whether it's Liam now or Doug for a couple of years, where it's like grab the face mask, Dan Marino it, Baker Mayfield it, whatever it is, and Tom Brady, and get after that dude when it's time to do it. Everybody wants to see that from Trevor, even though there's a really good chance they're not going to get that.
No, because you're going to see it from Liam Cohen, and that's fine. Like we'll take this. We'll take whatever it is on the sidelines. Like, you don't need it from your quarterback. And yes, you're going to get some stuff on the sidelines every once in a while. And if Trevor wants to grab a face mask, more power to him. But I challenge you to name me the quarterbacks, because this is why Baker Mayfield's different. Baker Mayfield plays with an emotional quality first, and then the calm demeanor second. Trevor, it's the opposite, right? I think a lot of Super Bowl winning quarterbacks play with that calm presence first, and then like that chaotic energy, emotional energy second. So I challenge you, like, name me one quarterback who was emotional first and not calm second that won a Super Bowl.
Yeah. I'm trying to think real quick. I don't. Probably not.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make it. I would say an argument like Brett Favre, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
But besides,
I don't know what came first, but yeah, that's a good one. That's pretty good.
But I can't. Like, and once again, it's not a knock, because that's who Baker is. What makes Baker so great is that's who he is as a player. But like we saw with Johnny Manziel, didn't work out well. Like I feel like,
well, it doesn't work out well overall. Like most in our imagery of a quarterback, to your point, like Brett Favre is really like the outlier of that era. Because really back then, like maybe a little bit of Elway at times, like maybe, but you don't really have a lot of those. I mean, they were all kind of cookie cut. Again, there could be moments on the field. Marino, I mean, I watched Marino all my life.
Yeah.
And he had moments where he could really get after people, but he was also cool Dan.
Sure.
I mean.
like, for instance, Philip Rivers, I would say he's more emotional.
Yeah, that's fair.
But he never went to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, there's a happy medium there. But I do think we have, because of the era we're in, because of the way things evolve, I think we have more personality in that position than probably ever before.
Aaron Rodgers.
And I'm trying to figure out who actually allowed that to happen.
It's also just that we have so much more access to these guys.
True.
So many more camera angles. We have mic'd up in NFL all the time.
Bears was a great one.
Oh, Jim McMahon's a great one.
Like, bro, if we had mic'd up in the 80s and 90s, our perception of a lot of these players would be different.
Well, and if we had social media and guys see it doing stuff for like, what the hell was Jim McMahon doing in the 80s? Now, you didn't need social media to know what that was, but that's a really good point, Hamby. I think that is a good point. I think we see them in a different way. And so, therefore, I think we get quarterbacks in different shapes and sizes, but also different personalities.
Like, we judge these guys, we judge Trevor Lawrence, or at least the NFL world did at times, over his freaking pregame little pep talk in the tunnel.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, this guy couldn't motivate me to eat a sandwich.
Yeah.
And that was like the biggest thing on Trevor for a couple of weeks. Like, that video doesn't exist 10 years ago. Or at least it's not on social media.
True. I was going to say this guy, but he didn't win one. Cam Newton. Because, like, I played against Cam, and, like, Cam was the guy, like, if you said something to him, he was going to say, like, stuff back, like, breaking the huddle.
He was.
But he never won one.
Watch that wheel route.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When he's like, what?
Oh, you watch film, don't you?
Yeah. You watch some film. Check this out. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Hampy.
Yeah, but he also seemed to he could be calm when he needed to be calm, right? He's kind of I don't feel like he's a loose cannon of any kind.
I don't.
That's not my perception of him. Maybe he is.
Yeah.
But,
Big Ben.
Yeah, you said it. And really, you don't know. I think you just the illustration you gave was terrific, because what we really don't know is how these guys are in the huddle, and you're never going to sell that guy. Usually, well, most of the time, not going to sell him down the river, right? So even if you're Evan Ingram and have been around a bunch of different guys and know a bunch of different and expect it a certain way, you'd be like, what the hell? Like, a guy's going to play and he's like freaking out. And you're not going to really go tell anybody that. But there's probably a noticeable difference, even if it's a very small difference, in a guy that his heart rate is a little higher.
Yeah.
And one that's not. And I think that's maybe one of the beauties of last season and some of the things that we know about Trevor is that his heart rate doesn't seem to change that much. Mm-hmm. But I would say also you can suggest that Baker Mayfield's heart rate probably doesn't change much either.
I think Brent, it costs energy to hit the Dougie.
Well, that's true.
Those beats per minute are going to go up by at least 30.
But I would say it's still in a safe zone because I don't think you can operate outside of a safe zone and be good at that position. I don't think that exists. Mm-hmm. Like I think you can. Like, personality might jump the heart rate, but the moment can't. Sure. I guess is a little bit of a difference there. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I just thought that as I was watching those guys have a little fun. I just would, if he was, what would we be saying about Trevor if he was shotgunning at Tahoe?
It's over.
Yeah,
it's done.
I don't know if I'm comfortable.
We lost him.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm comfortable with that.
No, I'm sorry.
I mean, it's fine, by the way.
I know,
but I don't know if we would be comfortable with that. Everybody's comfortable with Baker Mayfield doing it. That is a pretty good observation, by the way. O'Connor's pretty tall. O'Connell's pretty tall.
Yeah.
O'Connell's pretty
Was he a
tall.
quarterback?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but where was he a quarterback? Do you know? Small school or something like that? Or
yeah, was it Michigan State?
Well, that wouldn't be a small school. I'll have to check that out. But
smaller.
He's a big guy.
In the grand scheme of things.
Well, and Baker's not overly big.
No.
Right.
Oh, no. Trevor. San Diego State College.
San Diego State. All right. Yeah, that makes about sense. We'll be back. Baker Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oak Leaf High School.
Tony Mazzio, Stanwood High School, class of 2002.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jacks team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Cole Tilley, Hilliard High School. Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
It's a Jacksonville summer tradition.
Gaffer, gaffer!
For nearly half a century, local anglers have hit the water for the Greater Jacksonville Kingfish Tournament.
There's your new lead right there.
That includes the Action Sports Jacks team. It's a tournament that's all about fishing, family, and community. Alive Credit Union has been committed to serving our community for over 70 years and is proud to be the tournament's title sponsor. The partnership is about more than just a name on the banner. It's about working together to keep the tradition alive and supporting Jacksonville Marine charities. That's why you'll see Alive and their mascot Sparky at events like Family Fishing Days for kids from the Child Cancer Fund and pediatric recreation patients of Brooks Rehab, all covered by proceeds from events like the annual Kingfish Tournament. Join Alive Credit Union and the Greater Jacksonville Kingfish Tournament by signing up today or becoming a sponsor. For more information, visit kingfishtournament.com.
Nimnicht is synonymous with Jacksonville, and now in 2026, Nimnicht is celebrating 85 years of partnerships with you. Longevity equals trust, and you want a car dealership you can trust. Thousands of vehicles sold, generations of families, all part of the Nimnicht family of dealerships. It's nobody but Nimnicht, and part of the reason why is this is a first-class buying experience here at Nimnicht Buick GMC. You're not just a customer, you're a friend. This is about getting a vehicle that best fits you and getting you on the road, and also helping you and your family down the road.
Congratulations to Jordan Matthews, our committed to the uncommitted player of the year.
Nobody but Nimnicht. They are there for you and your causes, your car buying experience, and they are there for you 24 hours a day at NimnichtBuickGMC.com. Experience professional grade with big inventory and even bigger savings. And Jacksonville's only Car Bravo certified dealership. Nobody but Nimnicht for 85 years. This milestone belongs to you, Jacksonville. It can be a silent killer, but awareness is getting louder. Blood clots take more lives each year than car crashes. And just like driving, you have to be defensive. A few easy ways to protect yourself or someone you love are to learn your Caprini risk score and ask your doctor about your blood clot prevention plan. Emily's Promise is a local nonprofit named for Emily Atkins, a young woman from Fernandina Beach who died after a preventable blood clot following a broken ankle. Her legacy is now driving change across Florida. The Emily Atkins Family Protection Act strengthens how hospitals screen for clot risks and train staff to recognize warning signs. Blood clots can affect anyone, including athletes, and the signs can be easy to miss. So be aware, be defensive, and help beat a silent killer with loud attention to risk factors and symptoms. Learn more at emilypromises.com. That's emilypromises.com. Most of us know how to throw. But you need to know what to throw. I'm not talking about footballs, baseballs, softballs. We're talking about those items you need to recycle. Republic Services explains it easy. Recycling simplified. 1. Know what to throw. When in doubt, throw it out. 2. Empty, clean, and dry those materials. It takes an extra minute, but it makes a big difference. And 3. Don't bag it. This makes the recycling process faster and more efficient. This is a look at the Republic Services North Florida Recycling Center. You can make this process even more efficient. By utilizing those 3 steps, Republic Services can help you become a better recycler in your home. Learn more at recyclingsimplified.com.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austen Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
I kind of forget about Home Run Derby. Here's what we got. Schwarber at home.
Oh, yeah.
Bryce Harper at home. Is it going to be good? Caglione?
Should be. You got a bunch of lefties in there, so they should be able to hit it a long way in Citizens Bank.
Camaro's a fun player to watch right now. Contreras, is he going to get in a fight with somebody?
Contreras has 0 shot to win this.
Come on.
He should fight his BP thrower, though.
Who do you want to win? You can pick a guy.
Oh,
I don't like any of these dudes. Not a single one of them.
I'll take the White Sox dude. I like the story with him. Like I like how the White Sox
been terrific.
Are playing well, and like he's kind of like a sensation. I feel like in the South Side, so I'll take him.
I'll go with Caminero.
Murakami, right? Murakami.
Yeah, Munetaka Murakami.
Munetaka Murakami. Gotcha.
He isn't the one. Somebody else I thought just already did. I don't know if he hit more doubles or something than Ohtani, and we're only halfway through the year, like as a rookie. Shoot, I can't remember who it is, but it's not him. Caminero, I think, would be good because I think he would get on everybody's the radar at 22, 23 years old. I just don't think a lot of people are talking about him. But
I mean, he was awesome in it last year.
Home Run Derby, he was good in it last year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Home Run Derby tonight, All-Star Game tomorrow. And that will be the All-Star Game's on Fox 30. I guess the Home Run Derby's on Netflix. So
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I love how everybody's like, yeah.
Yeah. We'll see.
Oh, I saw. Speaking of
tired of Netflix.
So a couple of things. Do we have that Yellowstone video, by the way?
Oh, I can get it.
Yeah,
insane.
This is the Bison one.
Yeah,
or that one, not the actual show Yellowstone.
This is the Bison one.
Thank God.
But this is why Yellowstone's so good. That show.
Oh yeah, they got crazy. They got crazy Bison going after Kevin Costner. Is that what it is? Cool.
Get some good stuff like that. I forgot to say this last week, and I wanted to bring it up, but I saw something different that helped me kind of like rekindle this thought. There was some like study done that said a lot of people who are watching the soccer are actually watching like Telemundo or the Spanish version because of the excitement of the announcers.
My best friend is.
Really?
Yeah, my best friend.
And I get it.
So dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get
I don't.
the excitement of the announcers, but you could also see it on the replay and get the goal, announcement, which is great.
Yeah, so my best friend, we've been watching pretty much every game. He's watched every single game on Telemundo.
Wow.
And refused to change it over to the English.
You can watch it Telemundo here in Jacksonville.
Yeah, for sure.
Right here in our building. But that is wild to me.
Yep.
That you would watch something in a different language in its entirety. See, I couldn't do that. I'm watching and listening because I need to be educated a bit on what's going on. I actually think the announcers come in handy in this event more than any event that I watch because I don't have a lot of institutional knowledge about what's going on or what their feelings would be. I also, and this is my overall thought before I heard that about the watching in Spanish or Telemundo, I think the announcers have been fantastic in this on Fox. I know there's a bunch of different announcers. I think they're really good.
Yeah, the USA game didn't do much for me, but everything else has been really good.
Well, the USA game, because I was even a little critical of it. That's more the analysts, I guess, than the play-by-play. And I'm thinking more from play-by-play.
Play-by-play was bugging me too.
Was it?
Yeah.
Just that they weren't calling them out for some of the poor play. That's what I had a problem with. But usually that's not the play-by-play guy that will do that as much as the analyst guy. But overall, I really think, I don't know. And so I was wondering, I don't know if I think they're really good because I don't have a lot of institutional knowledge about the game, so I need them, and I don't have a lot of comp to it. Whereas if you get a football game or if you get a baseball game or a basketball game, well, you know what sounded really good in your ears, whether it was last week from someone or growing up as a kid.
Yeah.
And so everything's comp to something else. But my overall thought is I think the announcers have been fantastic. And, of course, if you listen to Telemundo, it's exciting and fantastic too. But I really think the announcers on Fox have done a heck of a job with the World Cup.
Well, no, I mean, it's especially they have to, right? Because we need their knowledge.
Yeah.
We need their information. Like a lot of people watching the World Cup don't watch soccer at all. So when you get a shot to learn something, like, it's got to be put out there before you. So, yeah, I think they're doing a great job with it. Now, it's not always accurate, but for the most part, you can't complain about it.
Hey, giving you a live look right now out at Mac Jones having some fun.
Nice.
What else is
Shocker.
different? Yeah. Mac Jones, see the young man right there with the
Asher?
That's Asher Giddo.
Yep.
And he's a Bulls top
That's Edwards running back
linebacker. Is Xander Edwards right in there? I didn't see him yet.
That's him right
there
there.
he is, right there. Had a great
Hold up,
year.
number 10?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was that big.
Yeah, he's
sophomore?
His dad going to be a junior. Edwards is. He's got offers from everywhere. Giddo's got offers from everywhere.
I saw that.
He scored what, like 20 touchdowns last year?
No, like 40. Yeah.
How is?
He scored 4 in every game I was at.
I gotta talk to the parents to get my son on that. Whatever they're doing.
Yeah, those two, like the
Those
Giddo
are
kid,
specimens.
The Giddo kid's a specimen.
Yeah.
And he has been. He's along with Bryson Wright. They're top 10 players in that 2028 class. Yeah. Edwards, obviously, I think he's really taken off in terms of the recruitment.
This is the quickest no huddle I've ever seen.
And there's Mac. So anyway, it's a great.
It's got to be a false start on somebody.
It's at Fort Family Park, and cool that the Bulls guys are helping the Bulls guy out.
It's cool,
and great to see Mac back. And I've almost been disappointed if Mac doesn't look like he's having a blast.
Mm-hmm.
One of the underrated personalities, really.
He's doing it again.
You see the tight end?
Well, no. Are you familiar with the whole Mac Jones dad at the cookout thing? That went viral.
I don't think I saw.
So Mac Jones was. I forgot where he was. Have you seen this?
No, it doesn't ring a bell.
Okay, so I just saw it again, and I thought it was just a. So people say when Mac Jones is like gets in the mode, he's like a dad at a cookout, like the way that he's like. And now this is fine, but I forgot like where he was playing at. Somebody in the chat could probably help us out. Like he was at like I don't know if it was like a showcase with kids, but like the way that he was moving around, it seemed like he had a couple barley pops in. Now I don't know if he's just having fun or whatever the case may be, but like he went viral for like a week because people were like, "What is Mac Jones doing?" And now I'm seeing it again, like the movements and stuff.
I love the Mac Jones stuff, man. It came out of nowhere back in high school to me, even though we cover high school a lot. his trajectory is really cool. Waited out at Alabama, all that stuff. Drafted in the first round. I think he had a tough go in New England. Honestly, when given the reins here, I think the offense was complete garbage by the time he got the opportunity here. I don't know if he would say that or how much was that. Guys were injured and everything else. So I don't know if he was set up to have some success, given the way things were going with Press Taylor and Doug Peterson. And now he's out in San Francisco. But this is the part that's cool. Like, he's totally comfortable with who he is, has fun, doesn't care about what you think, and is one of the most underrated personalities I've covered in the NFL. Like, I did not know he was that much of a personality until we got kind of up close with him, a little bit closer at least, here in Jacksonville. And it's kind of fun to watch.
Yeah. Hamby, I sent you a video of, like, the viral one that went with him. I don't know where he's at or anything, but, yeah, people were saying he was like a dad at a cookout.
So this is a camp this morning. Livia's over there. Chandler's over there. Going to catch up with Mac in a bit. But it is cool to see him back home. I like this stuff. I like when these guys come back to Jacksonville. And obviously he is out in San Fran. I mean, it's just fun to watch Mac.
Yeah.
Look at him. Yeah. I mean, he's having a blast. There are a lot of smiles out at that camp right now. Looks like they're getting a nice little overcast day so far, too, today, which is nice.
You'll take that.
Do you think he starts again?
Mac Jones?
Because, like, right now, in my opinion, he's almost like what's the best way to say it? He's kind of reworking him. That's why he went to San Fran, to be with Shanahan, because Shanahan's one of those guys. You go to McVay, you go to Shanahan, whatever. Maybe Liam Cohen becomes that guy someday. But you go work with him and then kind of get that touch and see what you can gather and learn. And I thought it was a cool move by him to do that. I think he could have gone other places, probably make a little more money. Maybe even the opportunity would have been greater. But at this stage of his career, after some things didn't work out, to go to Shanahan and the Niners, spend a couple years there, and maybe is a lot better for it. Now the only question is, does he get an opportunity at some point down the road?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, probably an injury would have to happen to get the opportunity, but, you know, injuries happen all the time in the NFL. So I'm sure he'll get a chance again.
Well, not only that, Austin, but we are seeing evidence of it. Baker Mayfield, who we just talked about.
Yeah. We
obviously have, what's his name in Seattle?
Sam Darnold?
Football in a while, yeah. Thank you.
Former current Super Bowl champion Sam Darnold.
Yeah, these names are not on the top tip of my tongue. Not talking ball in a bit, but yeah, I mean, Sam, these guys have shown that hey, you maybe don't get put on the extinction list.
Yeah.
You know, now listen, you can take a guy like Minshew, who's now a career backup. That's what he is. I'm not so sure that Mac Jones is a career backup. He might be, and that would be fine too. And you'll get some opportunities in there. But I don't know. Heck, we're even wondering a little bit with a guy like Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah.
Right? Like, who's had some ops and then also, maybe his career back up, but now might get a deal to say, hey, you're the guy, at least for now.
Got
with
the
Carson
fantasy
back
numbers.
there.
Yep.
So I was actually thinking this, and I like to think about it too. It's like, is there a backup, if you needed one, that you would want to go get? Who comes to mind?
Out there right now?
Yeah, like on any team. If your quarterback got hurt and you had to go trade for somebody, how high up on the list is Mac?
Okay, let me ask you this. Give me a scenario. I'll tell you the answer. Like, because you would say, like, okay, quarterback gets hurt week 1. Then I need, like, I think there's differences.
I would say, all right, I'll give you Green Bay.
Okay.
Jordan Love gets hurt pretty early in the season. You got a good football team.
Well, just say Jacksonville. But I'm saying, like,
I don't want to speak that into existence.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yes. Not Miami. That's not going to go anywhere. But a team that's going to contend.
Yep.
And you're like, hey, we're not going to just give up on this season.
Yeah.
We want to go get a guy. Glenn says Fernando Mendoza. Doesn't count. That doesn't. Carson Beck probably doesn't count in that situation. But, like, who would you go get? Like, let's just say if you were Green Bay, you could maybe trade with Arizona and get Brissett, and they could hand the reins to Beck if you're 6 games into the year and Arizona's 1-5, right?
Yeah.
You could go get Mac Jones.
I mean, I think the obvious answer, go ahead and do your victory lap, Hamby, would be Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
But.
Come on.
But if you're asking me, Anthony Richardson.
Wow.
Because well, here's how I think about it, Hamby. If it's like you're in the playoffs right now
absurd.
and you need a win, I'll take Richardson in terms of changing up my entire offense and like revolving around that. If it's the full season, then no, Richardson's not going to win. But I think Richardson could win you like 2 or 3 games in a playoff run. So I would take that.
He might be the last guy I want there in the playoffs.
Okay. Who else you want? You want Jameis?
I might rather have Jameis.
Marcus Mariota?
He's not going to lose me the game. He might not win it, but I don't think he's going to lose it.
See, I need someone to win me a game because we saw in Denver, like, being a game manager just isn't good enough in the playoffs. Like, I think you need to be dynamic. You have to have something.
Well, that's a little bit of a different situation. It was freaking 2 degrees and it was a snow fest.
And they had the best defense, arguably, in the NFL, and they still couldn't get the job done.
I know, but that's a one-game thing.
I'm not thinking one game, guys. I think you need a little bit more. Like, hey, I don't want to give
like
up
3
on my
games.
season. Yeah,
I'm thinking like, oh, the playoffs just happened and our quarterback got hurt. That's what I'm thinking. Like, if it's the whole season, then yeah, Kirk Cousins. Seriously,
I mean,
I don't know. I feel like Kirk watching him is just slow motion.
Well,
you're thinking of Phillip Rivers. That was last year.
No, but I think Kirk's becoming that.
But who else you got?
Well, I wonder where Mac's on the list. After a couple years in San Fran.
Hamby, you got the video? Can we see it quick? And then ask me that question?
Yeah.
You seen this?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah. Have you seen this?
Yeah.
I saw this video.
What? I mean,
honestly, at first, I wondered if it was like somebody staging it.
Yeah.
I was like, is it like, who is that? I didn't know he had that curly hair, by
That's
the way.
nice perm.
Yeah.
I thought it was McConaughey or something.
It's like Michael Jackson's got to be playing on the loudspeaker or something.
I love it.
He's great,
You know what? If I think this Mac Jones, if this version right here comes out to play, then I'll take him over Kirk Cousins. If I'm not getting this version, then sorry, it's Kirk Cousins.
Here's the other thing about here's the dynamic about Mac that's really wild to me.
Ooh, baby! Like, it sounds like saying, "Oh, baby," you know, like right there. Gotta get in there, baby.
This personality, born and bred at Bowles under Corky Rogers, in Alabama, Nick Saban.
I'm just
like, that's what I think.
Saban must have hated him.
Dude, I'm saying right now, with this hairstyle, this posture, and the way that he's carrying himself, he's been to a diner and called the waitress toots. Guarantee it. I will put my life savings on it. That he's hey toots, let me get that water. He's definitely called somebody toots if this is how he's acting.
By the way, let me add one more too: New England and Bill Belichick. To that,
he had literally the biggest 3 sticklers at every level.
Yeah, like where would this be?
What coaches
endorsed? Where would that be endorsed?
I endorse. I think it's awesome.
Oh, I think it's great. I do wonder if there's a part of him, or maybe he was like this in New England. Maybe he was like this in Alabama. I don't know.
He was.
No, Bill was not watching that,
Bill's
bro.
Put up with this crap.
Bill would have told him to pack his bags.
This might be it. This is a little bit more over the top. I'm not saying he was like this in practice in Jacksonville. He didn't. But people talk about his personality like that dude's funny, or
there you go, tits.
he adds to the room. But I don't think he would have ever thought that.
Cat of the day from William Torres says Uncle Rico vibes.
See, I'm getting Quagmire vibes.
Oh, we got Uncle Rico with Minshew vibes,
Like,
right?
to me, he's moving like Quagmire from Family Guy right now. Like,
I just wonder about the person. Did he just say at some point, maybe after New England, and maybe after the Corky Rogers, Nick Saban, Bill Belichick, like, I'm letting it fly, man. I'm going to go have fun.
I gotta see a 2-minute drive with this dude. Somebody get him a starting spot. I want to see a 2-minute drive, game on the line, and he's doing this. Oh, he would be a star. He would be an absolute star if he won the football game doing this. Like, running up to the line, just be amazing.
Splitting his eyebrows.
Okay, I see. It's at Ted University.
Yeah, that's where this was. Yeah,
okay.
yeah, that's where
he's a.
So he's throwing all the tight ends. Well,
Yeah.
they need a quarterback.
Well, okay, yeah, I guess.
Probably saw Taylor
See,
Swift.
so this is, it's a diet version a little bit. Like he wasn't doing it to the extent, but he thought it fun.
Is this live?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we get him on the show?
Well, we're going to get him today, but
Okay.
I thought it was too hard to try to get him on the show.
Okay.
Just and set everything up and the timing but we're out there. We'll have some interview with him tomorrow.
Okay. Oh, that's a mullet if I've ever seen one. Go back, Hamby. Oh, we can't. Who's recording?
Let's live.
Liv, go back to the mullet cam if she can hear us. No, that kid had a vast mullet. Nothing.
She might not be able to hear us.
Hey, did you see that mullet, Hamby?
I did. That was spectacular.
That one put Theo Vaughn to shame.
Oh, it was about as long as that towel on Mac's neck.
Dang it. All right. Wait.
Yeah.
Look at this stud.
Oh, how about that? Star
Look
of
at
the
this
show.
stud.
Boom.
Dude, we're not even in training camp yet. This guy's ready to go for the season.
I've seen a Mac Jones Patriots, a Mac Jones Niners. I haven't seen a Jags jersey yet.
This is pristine.
That's
good footwork. Good footwork. Hey, I'm calling people at Murray State right now to sign this kid. Right? Like I assume you probably get bigger offers, but I want to make sure that Murray State's on the bandwagon right now. Let's get this kid signed.
This is good stuff.
That's money. Hey, did you ever mullet growing up or anything?
Never.
Nothing, huh?
You did.
Not really. A mullet,
Oh no, you were talking about the.
I had a rat tail
rat
that
tail,
my mom
yeah.
made me. Shout out to mom. I'm getting Dusty Rhodes vibes. that's a good comparison for Mac Jones.
Yeah, I am. I could watch Mac do that camp all day. I mean, he's having the most fun anybody's ever had coming back to do a camp. So good for him. We'll have a little bit more. Again, we should have a conversation with him tomorrow, trying to get all that Liv and Chandler out there today. But I did. I thought about trying to get him on the show. I just think it would be kind of tough to wrangle in.
Interview the mullet kid while you're at it.
Yeah, get the mullet kid.
Well, let me get his thoughts.
Hey, do you you have that Yellowstone video? This is insane. Apparently the guys do. I don't even have to ask people if they've seen it, right? I mean, everybody's seen it. You ever been to Yellowstone?
No. That's Montana?
Montana, Wyoming.
Is it
more
Wyoming?
Wyoming.
Wyoming?
Really.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I've been to Big Sky,
I think,
Montana.
I think a little bit touches Montana.
Yeah.
Golly, that thing's big.
Oh, yeah. But
Is
they're
that
everywhere.
a Ryan Fitzpatrick jersey? I haven't seen
Yes, it is. And, of course, there was a thing.
This is AI.
Of course, somebody said there's another Buffalo
Hamby,
crushing
pause
the
it.
Dolphins
Hamby,
video.
Hamby, pause it real quick. Hamby, pause real quick. You mean to tell me that this is an AI when we see a Ryan Fitzpatrick jersey in Yellowstone, and this is supposed to be real?
I wonder if Bison.
Dude next to her or him has the Ryan Fitzpatrick beard.
I didn't notice it before. Okay. That's
Yeah, I
interesting.
did because I saw the one tweet that said Buffalo beats the Dolphins again or something.
Okay. Is that Ryan Fitzpatrick 14 or am I crazy?
I think it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he was 14 in a lot of places. I wonder if did they work like bulls where the red maybe got him going? I think it was the car that actually got him going.
Yeah.
So the story is this bull was bison was agitated the entire time. And then had stopped and kind of relaxed, and then that car apparently that got him going
Agitated it again.
And they'll tell you in Yellowstone, like you got to stay away from. I mean, they are right there. You drive through the bison. I don't know, you've probably seen pictures of it, but they are everywhere.
Of course.
And you have
There it
to stay
is.
away. Look at this.
My goodness gracious.
Is that guy okay?
They actually say, I guess he broke his leg in a couple parts.
Don't say.
But that's it. I think they think he's going to be fine. He was telling jokes from the article that I read after, even what he was conscious the whole time.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's an older gentleman, obviously, and
Looks like the 3 cones row at the combine.
it does. And
Going around those
he's
trees.
doing well. Like he's doing well avoiding the bison, and then he starts to make a run for it. Now you're screwed.
Well, yeah.
Like you got to go back in the trees. Go back in the trees.
That is insane.
Well, that was a great pause. Or did you do that already?
I just did.
That
was great.
That could be
That's
any better.
the picture. Did you see like
That's
all
unreal.
the different things? And of course, we're hopefully glad this guy's okay. What a story to tell that he
God.
lived through it. Because the bison actually then stood over him after a while and didn't do anything. So they thought he would try to gore him.
Oh, okay.
But that
Like right
image,
here.
that image that you stopped at, there's
Throw
some,
the
like,
flag.
Twitter did its thing, or AI did its thing, and it's like it's the new Buffalo Crossing sign, or Bison Crossing sign in Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Dude, he got some serious air.
That is a big animal. That is a big animal. And
But right here? I'm surprised he doesn't go in for seconds.
Well, I think I read the article, and the photographer and other people started to yell and make a lot of noise, and that actually trying to distract him, and he actually ran away.
Okay.
And that was it. But otherwise, you don't know what would have happened after.
Yeah.
But I guess it's like mating season, and this is the time, like June, July, August.
They're getting a little ornery.
He's 65 years old.
Getting a little ornery.
The guy's 65?
Mm-hmm.
Man, that is unbelievable. It's just unbelievable video.
You know, like at what point when he got up are you like, hey, let's get a move on? Because like they're still walking. Like go back, Hamby. Okay, let's get our picture. Cool. All right.
They say it's 100 yards away.
I'm gonna be 1,000 yards away. So when he gets up right here, I'm gone. See ya. Like I'm not. See ya. That's it. I'm running.
Away. I think 100 feet away, not 100 yards.
Oh man.
Can you imagine that thing running at you?
So here's the question. So it's a bison or a buffalo? Because I don't know the.
It's a bison.
It's a bison.
What's the difference?
I don't know.
Okay. I don't want to sound stupid for anybody, but nobody knows.
No, yeah, you.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no idea.
That's gonna be a Google then.
Yeah, you can Google that one. Look at the size of that animal, though. Crazy. That
is not bad speed for a 65-year-old.
Not bad.
Coming around the edge right here.
How fast do you think the bison can run?
Here. Bam.
Probably like 40 miles an hour.
No. No way.
Bison have a shoulder hump, shaggy coats, and shorter horns, and are native to North America and Europe, while the buffalo lack a hump, have smoother coats, long curved horns, and are native to Africa and Asia.
Whoa, wow.
Huh?
This says bison can run up to 35 miles an hour.
See that?
Holy
You see that? You see the bend in that thing around the tree? Hey, I actually thought of this.
I need a draft profile on the bison.
There is no doubt, right? Campanelli's showing this video.
Oh, without a doubt. Buffalo.
Because he shows like a lot of wildlife stuff, right? He's got that one queued up.
Hey, so now this is going to bring the question. Why are the Colorado buffalo called the Colorado buffalo when they're not native to the United States?
Great question.
How dumb is that? Here I'm thinking there's buffaloes all over in Colorado, but nope, buffaloes are native to Africa and Asia, and bison are the ones that are native to the U.S. Hey, Colorado, change it. Hey, Dion, get on that. What other mascot in the college football doesn't even
look? Why are the Buffaloes? Why is Colorado called the Buffaloes?
I guess so. NDS, and by the way, it's crazy too because a group of bison are called bison, which is wild.
True.
Yep.
Unless you're Lipscomb, who called the Bisons, which is wrong.
Grammar. Change that too.
The nickname was selected in 1934 during a campus newspaper contest to find a fierce symbol that reflected the spirit of the American West.
What
a bunch of dummies, huh?
What a bunch of dummies.
Just call them the African killer bees. Why don't you? It's the same thing. That's what it was. So somebody's like, oh, they're watching National Geographic and they're in Africa. This looks cool.
This looks good. National Geographic, a big thing in 1934, probably.
Probably was. I don't know.
Yeah, pretty good.
Hey, I wasn't born. You tell me, Brent.
Scarier, says Glenn, a bison or a gator?
A gator ain't going to leave you alone after it gets you, though.
Gator. I'm going gator. Well, gators are a lot smaller, though.
I don't know. My initial is the bison.
Dude,
honestly,
I would rather wrangle with a gator than a bison. Yeah.
No way.
Really?
You have no people have done it against gators.
Put you in an octagon. Yeah, my friend killed a gator one time, with a boomstick. He had a ticket for it. Yeah, it's not
a Nelson Cruz boomstick.
You know what a boomstick is? Or not?
Real ball knowers know Nelson Cruz.
No, I got that, but you don't know what an actual boomstick is.
No idea.
Basically, it's like a long pole that has a bullet, and you hit it, and then you press it down, and it puts the bullet.
Oh, that's cool.
In the gator, yeah, he was gator hunting. But yeah, you can. I like my odds against the gator.
I don't like my odds against either one.
A bison. What am I gonna do?
Yeah, I don't know what you do.
Just run and hope it works out. You're not going toe to toe with them.
We're in Tahoe, and they give you like the difference between what you do with a bear.
Yeah.
Whether it's a brown bear, black bear, and one of them's just run like hell.
Sure. Yeah.
And the other one is like don't do anything. Because if you don't agitate it, you'll be fine. They're more afraid of you. And I forget which one's which. But
I know.
I love the one that's just like run like hell.
Yeah.
It's like you got no chance. Basically, that's the description. I think that was the Grizzly one. The Grizzly's like, you got no chance. Like, pray.
Best of luck.
Basically, it's what the thing said.
Yeah. I saw that movie with Tom Hardy and Leonardo DiCaprio, The Revenant. You see that movie?
I feel like
that was an awesome movie.
Yeah, you see we're playing Dead Got You with that grizzly bear? That dude got tore up. Leonardo did.
Is that the one where he lives inside it?
He cut later down the well, no, that was the horse he lived inside.
Oh, okay. Well, was that the movie?
Yes. That's what you remember. Yeah, but you remember the bear attack scene, Brent?
Wild.
Crazy how he remembers, like Star Wars. He goes in the tauntaun and he stays warm. But my guy can't remember the main thesis of the movie where a bear should have killed him and he survives it.
I'm so bad at this stuff.
That's
I
crazy,
actually have to check myself because I'm trying to find a show or something on Netflix or Paramount, and I'm like, I can't remember if I saw this. And then I'm like, oh, I have seen it because I've actually watched all 10 episodes, and I'm thinking, how did this thing end?
I just finished up The Bear.
I kind of forget it. I just forget.
Have you watched The Bear?
I watched 5 episodes of that.
How
many seasons?
It's 4 or 5 seasons. Just finished it up.
I can get back on that. You didn't like it?
So
like the finish?
Can I
You're invested?
Do you have time real quick?
Absolutely.
So it's critically acclaimed.
Segment of the
show.
So
it's critically acclaimed of how great The Bear was, and it's emotional. It's great. Here's what I don't like about The Bear. I watched The Bear because I'm like, well, my life can be chaotic. It ain't that chaotic. Like they're in the family's fighting, and the owner Carmi, he's swaying everybody. It's chaotic. And spoiler alert in 3, 2, 1. It all ends fine in the end, and everyone's happy, and everyone gets what's they want. Is I watched the show like I watched Jerry Springer. I want to feel better about my life, and then all of a sudden, everyone gets what they want, and it's like, well, then is my life that sweet because they're all thriving now after all that chaos, and I'm still just doing me, and Norway got beat.
And Norway got beat.
That's not how the real world works, man. When you go through the family stuff and you go through the coworker and everything's, it ain't no storybook ending. It was a storybook ending. Love, everyone was cool, hugging it out, family, all this. No, no. We played Pictionary at my family Thanksgiving. We all argued, and spoiler alert, we ain't as close as we used to be. You don't get a redo. You don't get to hug it out at the end. So I was a little upset about the ending.
I see.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay. That's now I probably won't do it. Glenn, I've seen Shameless. I've seen I'm like, oh, should I click on that? And now you just told me there are 11 seasons. There's no way in hell I'm clicking on that. I'm just never gonna get it.
Yeah.
Have you seen Shrinking?
No.
Yeah, my buddy says Shrinking's pretty good.
Is it like Honey, I Blew Up the Kids or something?
No, that's what everybody thinks it is, but it's really about psych.
Like therapy.
Yeah.
Okay. Shrinks. I got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's that.
Okay.
Hey, let's just take it to 55, and we'll keep on rolling here in the show.
My bad. Sorry to advertise.
You got a World Cup game. Don't play it today. We'll play it tomorrow. How about that? In this week.
Take some time.
World Cup. If you want to go watch a couple more matches and semifinals, you can check them out on Fox 30. It's our World Cup coverage here on the show presented by Sneakers. Hopefully you stopped over to Sneakers and watched some of the matches, ate some food, had some drink. And all the establishments in town, I think, have done pretty well off the World Cup, Sneakers included. And then check them out this weekend as well by the beach. Sneakers presenting our World Cup coverage over the last month. And speaking of some soccer, Sporting Jack's back at it on Wednesday and Saturday. Wednesday, 7:30, Saturday, 7 o'clock at Hodges Stadium. And UNF and Hodges Stadium, right over in that area, they're building a couple new practice fields for soccer. So a lot of stuff happening at the University of North Florida as they get ready for another year on the athletic fields and continue to grow. The Ospreys are buzzing, including Brian Baker, who will play in that All-Star game coming up tomorrow. Where do I want to take you? I don't know if I want. I don't know if I want to take you into a topic that's going to go too long. Did you see?
We have 5 minutes.
I never asked you guys this. Did you see This could be old.
Okay.
So I'll just go for it here on the show. We're all friends here. The Odell Beckham?
Oh, yes.
Is that old?
On the pivot, yes.
That's old, him talking about the money?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I didn't see that the first go-around. Mm-hmm. Is that how those guys were? Really?
I mean, do we have the breakdown?
I do.
I'm not spending.
I do have the breakdown. And I'll show you. Basically, he was explaining to those guys. Again, maybe you've seen it by now, but if you haven't.
I'm just saying the first go-around, he got ripped, just to let you know.
He did?
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, I figured he did.
Yeah.
But he was trying to break down the real math on a $100 million contract and, some of it tax purpose, which is right. I mean, the tax stuff is real. It's not $100 million.
Yeah.
Do you want to play it?
I have $1 in my account right here today as we speak. I'm going to be straight for the rest of my life. No question, right? I don't think everybody is in that. And when you've sacrificed your whole life to get here, and you're like, yeah, I played 10 years in the league. And I always explain this to people, like, bro, you give somebody a 5-year, $100 million contract, right? What is it really? It's 5 years for 60. You're getting taxed. Do the math. That's 12 a year, that you have to spend, use, save, invest, flaunt, like whatever, however, just being real. I'm gonna buy a car, I'm gonna give my mama a house, I'm gonna do, everything costs money. So if you spending $4 million a year, that's really $40 million over 5 years, 8 a year, And now you start breaking down the numbers, it's like, that's a 5-year span of where you're getting $8 million. Can you make that last forever? And you always hear the people who ain't us and ain't been in the position, like, oh, well, that would last a lifetime. Yeah, this job that I've sacrificed my whole life for, they are giving me that. I didn't ask for the certain dollar amount or whatever, but we weren't taught about no financial literacy and all the way. We weren't
talk about it all the time.
We weren't taught this skill.
Yeah, it's actually insane. I think it's a good reminder, even if it is a bit old. It was a good reminder to really a lot of the young people today that are getting paid to play in college. Because I think this goes not getting that kind of money, I don't think. But what you do with your money, how you deal with your money. And I think we brought this up maybe last week, where there should be financial literacy for those kids that are now in this NIL game, at least significantly, maybe for anyone. I mean, what to do with if you're getting paid $20,000 from Jacksonville University or UNF, or you're getting paid $2 million from Florida. Yeah. Like what to do, because I honestly don't know if parents know what to do with that. I bring this story up with Kirsch and Kirk. Kirk was making like $13 million a year or $17 million a year, right? That's what it was. And I remember saying to him one time, just in a commercial break on Jaguars All Access, I was like, I don't know. Like, your parents can help you and guide you, but they don't know what to do with that money either. Like, you better get some good people in your corner. To figure out what to do with them. If I was handed $17 million, I'd have no idea exactly what to do with it. The best course of action. And obviously they don't do that in the NFL, but I feel like they do a lot of education.
Yeah, there's a lot of education, but a family has a lot to do with it.
A lot of family.
And that's why I'm thankful, like, the family that I did have, like, my mom had the best advice she ever told me. When I got my money and I had cousins on Facebook reaching out, she goes, you don't owe anybody anything, and you especially don't owe me anything. She said, when I had you, there was no contract that said that you had to give me money when you became successful. That's not my job as a parent to get money from you. My job was to make sure that you had all the tools necessary to be successful. That's all I need from you.
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, here's a Louis bag and a laptop, Mom, because I had to take care of her a little bit. But
of course,
yeah, but
I get
didn't
that.
buy her a house there or anything, But
I get that.
But I think a lot of this is what's family
if you
members.
made $20 million, you might have.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
Yeah,
and that would be okay.
Keep working on this show, Mom. We'll get that in no time.
But on here's thing, car, house, mom, living was $4 million. I mean, like $4 million a year for a car, house, mom, and living.
Yep.
Like,
come on, bro.
A little bit unnecessary.
It's his decision.
And once again, like, no one's gonna relate to that.
Nobody.
Like, because like this whole thing is like, well, you should feel sorry for us. No, nobody should feel sorry for you. You made $100 million. Anybody like that's working a 9 to 5 can make that last a lifetime.
Absolutely.
And I understand you're putting your body on the line, and it's football, and it's rough, and life expectancy probably goes down because of it. But it's what you sign up for.
Yeah.
So like, no, I'm not going to feel sorry for someone that made $100 million and they're trying to have a pity party of, well, actually this money goes to my car, and this money goes to my boat. Like, no.
Yeah.
It's not how it works.
Yeah,
it's not the real world.
There are a lot of guys that do really well with that money, that
Of course.
do the right things with the money, and there are a lot that don't. And I do feel for the folks that don't have guidance in that, or let's say this, didn't take the guidance when offered the opportunity to take the guidance. It is hard to trust people when you have that kind of money. I will say that.
Of
I mean,
course.
Fred Taylor got burned by that. I also think of a couple of different instances, like here in Jacksonville, the one you just said.
Yeah.
To me, the guy that's the poster child for that I've covered was Leonard Fournette. Fournette comes from a tough area in Louisiana. The loyalties that you have in your hometown, in your neighborhood, and your family, I get that. Like, I really get how that's tough to. Really, what you want to do is probably is help them as much as possible.
Yeah.
Yet you have to almost pull away. And I remember doing a sit down interview with Leonard going into his last year, and he mentioned I've had to say no. I've had to turn that off and separate myself. But I think that's a really hard thing to do. Again, trying to be a loyal family member, trying to be a loyal friend, all those different things. And I do. People would say it's easy, it's stupid. I don't believe that. I actually think it's pretty difficult. But I do think you also have to find a way to do it and at least get some of that money in the right hands. That's untouchable.
Of course.
Right? And that's really where you got to be the smartest, probably.
Yep. And don't fall in love with a lifestyle that you can't afford.
Well, and there's the other part. See, you saw this too, and you see this in the locker room. I don't necessarily see it. I am always curious about it because not everybody makes that kind of money in the NFL. And in fact, most don't. I mean, at the time when you came in the league, the minimum's like $400,000, I think. Well, there's a lot of people, $400,000 isn't going to live you the lifestyle that whatever the quarterback's living or the wide receivers living or the cornerback's living. Although you might be doing dinner with that person and they're spending $1,000 on a bottle of wine and you're sitting there with a Diet Coke if you had
$5,000 on some rims.
If you had your choice. So I actually think
Arby's.
I think that part is really tricky too. Because the lifestyle of professional sports has gotten so luxurious, from vacations to dinners to houses to everything else, that you feel like you have to fall in line with that.
Yeah.
Even if you really can't afford it. Which I think is pretty tricky.
Yeah.
Unless you, again, say no and are pretty disciplined.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. That was interesting. By the way, what was left was $8 million. That's pretty cool.
You don't say.
It was only $8 million. $8 million's all right.
$8 million. Oh no, $8 million per year. I'm sorry.
Oh, I know.
That's
I'll
over
tell you right
5
now.
years. That's
if I get $8 million in the bank account, you will never see me again. I'm going off. It's been fun.
There's
guys.
no doubt.
It's been fun,
There's no doubt.
We'll see you guys.
My
later.
number's less than that for the record.
We'll see you.
Have a great Monday, everyone. Hope you're off to a good start of the work week. We'll see you on TV, CBS 47 and Fox 30. 2 o'clock today, Talk It Up here on the network with Mia O'Brien. I think she's on the road with the show, talking a little bit about the Jacksonville Waves, who have won 9 out of 10 games. And we will be back at it tomorrow in the morning. Probably have a Mac Jones interview for you as well. We'll have some fun with that.
When we say the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network is everywhere, we mean it. If you don't want to see our ugly faces and you just want to hear our takes, listen to the podcast. It's up 30 minutes after every live show. Spotify, iTunes, Apple, Google Play. It's really that simple. Just pull out your phone. I'm on Spotify, Action Sports Jacks. Every episode is right there, split into hour chunks, so you get exactly what you're looking for.
I think it would be a better chance that Branson Combs wins the weak side linebacker spot than Wyatt Milam wins the right guard spot. And that's more because Patrick McGregor has done more in the league.
Stupid take.
He's more.
Maybe you only have 15 minutes before the kids come home. You don't have time to listen to the full show. You're craving Jags content. The YouTube page is for you. We have a separate playlist called Brent and Austen Show Segments. It's Jags only conversations right there every day. Subscribe. Don't miss any Jags content. Action Sports Jacks.
If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit. When you hear that, you think Bono's Pit Barbecue, a staple in Northeast Florida now for 75 years. A place that feels like home with friendly service, a meeting place for friends, family, or business occasions. On the menu, the corn nuggets are a favorite in our house, but there's something for everyone. Sandwiches, platters, salads, sides, desserts, and family feasts. You see Bono's all over the place in Northeast Florida. You know, there are almost 20 locations in the Jacksonville area now, so stop on by, sit down, and dine in with Bono's. You can also take it to go. There are drive-thrus in many of the locations, and they have delivery options too. Just download the Bono's app to make things easy. I signed up for the loyalty program, and you can too, to get special offers. If Jacksonville is home, few things feel more Jacksonville than Bono's Pit Barbecue. Celebrate 75 years and many more to come. Bono's Pit Barbecue. If you don't see